Are you a true foodie? Do you crave adventure on your plate? Today we're exploring the top 7 most unusual foods from around the globe that might just challenge your taste buds and expand your culinary horizons. From delicacies that sound bizarre to flavors that will surprise you, get ready for a unique gastronomic journey. We're diving headfirst into the heart of culinary chaos, where taste buds are tested and culinary boundaries are shattered. So strap yourselves in, get your napkins ready, and prepare to be amazed, disgusted, and everything in between. First on our list is hakarl, a dish so pungent, so potent, it would make a donkey think twice. This traditional Icelandic delicacy is not for the faint-hearted. Imagine a dish so strong that even the bravest of food adventurers might hesitate before taking a bite. We're talking fermented shark, folks. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't your average seafood dish. It's a culinary experience that takes you on a journey through Icelandic history and tradition. That's right, they take a perfectly good shark, bury it in the ground for a few months, and let it, shall we say, mature. The process involves gutting and beheading the shark, then placing it in a shallow hole dug in gravelly sand. The shark is then covered with sand and stones to press the fluids out of the body. This fermentation process can take anywhere from 6 weeks to several months. The result? A stench that could knock you off your feet, and a flavor that's not for the faint of heart. The smell is often compared to that of a very strong cheese or even ammonia. It's a scent that lingers and makes a lasting impression. It's like wrestling a bear, but instead of claws, it's got ammonia. The texture is chewy, and the taste is something you won't forget easily. It's a combination of fishy, tangy, and a bit of a chemical bite, thanks to the high levels of ammonia. But you know what? The Icelanders swear by it. For them, it's more than just food. It's a connection to their heritage and a testament to their resilience. Eating hakarl is a rite of passage, a way to honor their ancestors who relied on this method to preserve food in harsh conditions. They say it's got history, it's got tradition, it's got, well, a whole lot of something. The practice dates back to the Viking Age, and it's a symbol of Icelandic ingenuity and survival. It's a dish that tells a story of a people who made the most of their natural resources. Me? I'll stick to fish and chips, thank you very much. There's something comforting about the familiar crunch of battered fish and the soft, warm interior of a well-cooked chip. It's a far cry from the challenging experience of hakarl. But if you're feeling adventurous, if you want to experience something truly unique, something that will make you question your life choices, then hakarl is waiting. It's a culinary adventure that will test your limits and give you a story to tell. So, are you brave enough to take the plunge and try this infamous Icelandic delicacy? Next up, we're heading to the Philippines for a little dish called balut. Now imagine this, you crack open an egg expecting that runny yolk goodness, but instead, you get a partially developed duck embryo staring back at you. Yeah, you heard me right. It's like a culinary game of Russian roulette, but instead of a bullet, you get a beak. But hey, don't knock it till you try it, right? The Filipinos love their balut. They say it's got this rich, savory flavor like a chicken soup surprise. Me? I'll take a hard-boiled egg any day. But if you're feeling brave, if you want to experience the circle of life in a single bite, then balut is calling your name. Hold your noses, folks, because we're about to dive into the world of surströmming, Sweden's gift to olfactory offenses. This, my friends, is fermented herring. And when I say fermented, I mean left to fester in a can for months on end. The smell alone is enough to peel paint. It's like a Viking sock drawer after a marathon. But apparently, some people actually enjoy the taste. They say it's got this sharp, tangy flavor like a punch in the face with a pickled fish. Me? I'll take a Swedish massage over this Swedish torture any day. But if you're feeling bold, if you want to experience a culinary assault on your senses, then surströmming is waiting to clear your sinuses. Chapter 4, Kasu Marzu, the cheese with a side of maggots. Now let's talk cheese, shall we? Cheese in all its glorious forms is a beloved staple around the world. From the creamy brie of France to the sharp cheddar of England, cheese has a way of bringing people together. But not just any cheese, oh no. Today, we're diving into something truly extraordinary, something that pushes the boundaries of what we consider edible. This is Kasu Marzu, a Sardinian delicacy that's not for the squeamish. Known locally as rotten cheese, Kasu Marzu is a traditional sheep milk cheese that has been infested with live insect larvae. Imagine a cheese so ripe, so pungent, it's practically crawling. The larvae, introduced intentionally, are what give this cheese its unique texture and flavor. And that's not an exaggeration, because casu marzu is literally riddled with live insect larvae. These tiny creatures are not just a byproduct, they are an essential part of the cheese-making process. Yes, you heard me right, maggots. These larvae are deliberately introduced to the cheese to promote fermentation and break down the fats, resulting in a soft, creamy texture. They say the little critters break down the cheese, making it soft and creamy with a flavor that's, well, let's just say it's an acquired taste. The taste is described as intense, with a strong, pungent aroma that can be overwhelming for the uninitiated. Me, I'll stick to a nice, safe cheddar. Cheddar is reliable, familiar, and doesn't come with any unexpected surprises. But if you're feeling daring, if you want to experience a cheese that's truly alive, then casu marzu is waiting to wriggle its way into your heart. It's a culinary adventure that challenges your senses and your courage, offering a taste of Sardinian tradition that you won't soon forget. So next time you find yourself in Sardinia, why not take a walk on the wild side? Embrace the local culture, and perhaps, if you're brave enough, give casu marzu a try. After all, food is about exploration and discovery, and sometimes the most unusual experiences are the most memorable. Whether you end up loving it or hating it, one thing is for sure. Casu marzu is a cheese that you will never forget. It's a testament to the diverse and rich culinary traditions that make our world so fascinating. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, you'll find yourself craving a cheese with a side of maggots. Bon appetit! Chapter 5. Escamoles, ant larvae, the Mexican caviar. Next up, we're heading to Mexico for a taste of escamoles, also known as insect caviar. Now, before you turn your nose up, let me tell you, these little ant larvae are considered a delicacy in some parts. They're harvested from the roots of agave plants, and apparently they've got this nutty, buttery flavor. They're often sautéed with butter and spices, and they say they pop in your mouth like tiny flavor bombs. Me? I'm not the biggest fan of six-legged snacks, but if you're feeling adventurous, if you want to try something truly unique, then escamoles might just surprise you. Chapter 6. Sanakji, the octopus that fights back. Hold on to your chopsticks, folks, because we're about to dive into the world of sanakji, a Korean delicacy that's not for the faint of heart. This dish is a true test of culinary bravery and an adventure for your taste buds. Imagine this. A plate of freshly killed octopus, chopped up and served to you while the tentacles are still squirming. That's right, squirming. The tentacles continue to move due to residual nerve activity, making it seem like the octopus is still alive. They say the suction cups cling to your mouth, creating this unique interactive dining experience. It's not just about taste, it's about the texture and the sensation of the tentacles wriggling as you chew. They drizzle it with sesame oil, sprinkle on some sesame seeds, and bam! The sesame oil adds a nutty flavor, while the sesame seeds provide a slight crunch, complementing the chewy texture of the tentacles. You've got yourself a plate of wriggling wonder. It's a dish that challenges your perceptions of food and dining. Me? I prefer my seafood cooked. The idea of eating something that's still moving is a bit too adventurous for my taste. But if you're feeling brave, if you want to experience a dish that's truly alive and kicking, then sanakji is waiting to give your taste buds a workout. It's a culinary experience that you won't forget, a story to tell your friends, and a badge of honor for food adventurers. The preparation of sanakji is an art in itself. Skilled chefs handle the octopus with precision, ensuring that the tentacles are cut just right to maintain their movement. It's a delicate balance between freshness and presentation. Reactions to sanakji can be quite varied. Some people are thrilled by the novelty and the challenge, while others are hesitant, unsure if they can handle the sensation of moving food in their mouths. Sanakji is more than just a dish, it's a cultural experience. It reflects the adventurous spirit of Korean cuisine, where food is not just about sustenance, but also about pushing boundaries and exploring new sensations. So next time you're in Korea and you're looking for a culinary adventure, why not give sanakji a try? It might just be the most memorable meal you'll ever have. Just remember to chew thoroughly and enjoy the ride. Chapter 7. Fried tarantulas, the crunchy Cambodian critters. Last but not least, we're ending our culinary adventure with a dish that's sure to make your skin crawl. Fried tarantulas. That's right. In Cambodia, these 8-legged creepy crawlies are considered a delicacy. They're seasoned, deep-fried to a crispy perfection, and served up as a crunchy snack. They say the flavor is nutty and earthy, like a cross between chicken and soft-shell crab. Me? I'll stick to my chips. But if you're feeling daring, if you want to conquer your fears and try something truly unforgettable, then fried tarantulas are waiting to spin their way into your heart. Outrow the final bite. There you have it, the top 7 most unusual foods from around the world. Each dish tells a story, representing the culture and traditions of its origin. So, which one are you most curious to try? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious discoveries and unique eats from around the globe. From fermented shark to live octopus, we've explored the weird, the wild, and the downright wacky world of unusual eats. Remember, food is more than just sustenance. It's an adventure, it's a journey, it's a chance to step outside your comfort zone and try something new. So go on, get out there and explore the world one bite at a time.